Welcome to Blizzards and Blessings. I'm your host, Daniel.
And I am your co-host, Tim. We are so glad you are joining us tonight. And we have a very special guest tonight. So we're going to go ahead and bring our guest into our studio with us. And then we're going to share with you all what we're eating for dessert. We hope you guys have dessert yourself. So here is our guest.
All right. Hey, Daniel. Hey, Tim.
Hello, Bishop Grant.
How are ya?
Good. So good to see you. Let me introduce you. We have to see Daniel and I. We got to get together like this. We got to be together like this. But good evening, Ken sir. Good evening. So our guest tonight on Blizzards and Blessings is Bishop Grant Hagiya, the Bishop of the California Pacific Conference, which is Southern California and Hawaii, Guam, and Saipan. And Bishop, you know, we're doing this in large part as an excuse to eat dessert.
Great.
So, as we start off, I want to ask you, I think you have a dessert.
I do.
What are you eating for dessert tonight?
I have King's Hawaiian, which I think you guys know. It's in South Bay. This is their famous macadamia nut cookie. And this is the hand-baked one in their bakery, and it's just delicious. So I wish I could share this with everybody over the internet, but sorry, guys.
All right. Well, I think your dessert's a little fancier than ours. But we are Blizzards and Bible. So I have a pumpkin pie. So pumpkin pie blizzard in honor of Thanksgiving coming up. And how about you, Daniel?
I have a mint Oreo.
Oh, mint Oreo blizzard. All right. So we've got blizzards. We've got macadamia cookies. And Bishop, how are you doing? Just want to ask you, how are you doing as we start off our time together?
I'm good. I'm ready to go. This will be fun. I have had a week of devoid of fun. So been looking forward to this to have a good time.
That's good. Now I hope I know that Thanksgiving's coming up, and so we just got a few different questions. Daniel's kind of our hard-hitting reporter. He's like the bad cop. I'm the good cop. But we are less than 2 weeks away from Thanksgiving. And so we're thinking about Thanksgiving. I think a lot of folks are. And so I wanted to ask you, if you could share a little bit about how your family typically celebrates Thanksgiving. And I know it's going to be different this year, but typically with your family, like who gets together and what do you eat? What does Thanksgiving look like?
Yeah, typically we would go to my wife's family, which her mom and dad are still alive, but they're in their 90s. And with COVID, that's not going to happen this year. So all the family comes together at their house. And nowadays we've been all potluck cooking. Somebody will do a big turkey and a big ham, and then everybody else brings stuff. So that's the usual Thanksgiving. So the only thing is we always have a little Asian flavor. We always have rice with mashed potatoes too, but rice with gravy. And I guess the other Asian thing would be they're yams that are made what they call Nisei style, which is my parents' generation. And that's candied yams. Really sweet. Yeah, wow. Yeah. So real rich. All you do is put butter and brown sugar, and it's a heart stopper.
Wow. That's like my kind of food. Okay.
Yeah.
So of all those things that you have for Thanksgiving, typically, like what would be your favorite?
I'm a turkey and gravy person. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. How about you guys? What are you guys doing this year?
Well, yeah, we're not exactly sure what we're doing. We think at least our niece is going to join us. Typically, my sister's family, they live in Redding. They would join us. But with COVID, we're also not sure. But we think our niece is going to join us. And Cindy likes to go all out and to cook. And so I like pecan pie because I just have a sweet tooth. So, but I also think as a white guy, like mashed potatoes and gravy. I like mashed potatoes and gravy, so I'm good with that. Daniel, how about you?
I like Thanksgiving. I like the food. That's the best part. But my favorite food is probably pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go pecan pie on that one. But okay, now.
You guys home make that? Or you pick it up?
I don't know. Well, okay. Here's my wife weighing in. Stuffing is my favorite. Okay. All right. We've heard from the wife. We've got stuffing is my favorite. Cindy cooks a lot of different things. I don't know about the pies. I think the pies we might just pick up.
Okay.
So,
okay.
yeah.
Marie Calendar had their big pie sale last month to get you all ready for this month. So it's their big season. So we'll probably do the same.
That's right. That's right. Now, we have been collecting questions, okay? And we have a segment of our show right now, Bishop, that we're calling Tough Questions for the Bishop. Okay. Now, I want everyone to know we have not let Bishop Grant know what these questions are. So now, I hope you're coming across clearly. So I don't know if but hopefully folks can see you and us clearly. So I hope
I got a lot of lights on. I have no makeup, so sorry, people. Sorry but hope you have a small screen, so you don't have this huge thing that's showing me. But yeah.
No. So all right, so we're gonna ask you a few questions. All right, these are. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, Daniel's going first.
My first question is, who are the 3 greatest Lakers of all time?
3 greatest Lakers of all time. Well, you got to put Magic up there. Gosh, that's a tough one. I'd say Kareem. Oh, man, and this is the tough one. Jerry West or Kobe. I'm going to go sentimental and say Kobe. So
okay.
So it'd be Kareem, Magic, and Kobe.
Kareem, Magic, and Kobe. You're leaving out Jerry West.
Yeah, he's 4th.
and LeBron's not even there yet.
Well, yeah, but LeBron will get there probably if he stays. I mean, he wants to play with his son. Come on. His son's a little older than Daniel.
We'll see. I know. We'll see. So, all right. Here's what Ken thinks of Pastor Ken thinks those are solid 3.
Okay. Ask Ken what are his 3.
Oh, all right, Ken. We want to know what your 3 are, so you can weigh in on the comments. All right. So, now, I know.
Why didn't you ask me about my top 3 Clippers?
Who are your top 3 Clippers?
Oh, I can't come up with 3. See, that's the problem.
All right.
That would have been a really hard question if you had said the Laker one's easy, but Clippers, come on, I'd have to really rack my brain.
That would be hard. Yeah. Now, all right, I am getting feedback that you're coming across a little blurry on the screen.
Oh, okay.
You're a little pixelated. I don't know if we can have you join again.
I could do that.
Yeah, let's try that.
Okay. I will.
Why don't you log off and try the enter the link again? All right, we're trying this just because I think you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, and it might just be the quality we have on this. But if we can get our bishop a little clearer, let's see if this helps. We don't know if it will. Okay, hey, that's better.
That's better? Okay.
It's better.
Actually, you guys be better off if I was pixelated.
No. All right, so Bishop, you handled that. Now, I do want to know, because you lived in the Seattle area for like 8 years, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
Right. Uh-huh. Did you take on any Seattle sports teams as far as being a fan, or do you stick in like California?
Oh no, I was actually I switched. LA didn't have a football team, right, back then, so
Right.
I was a Seahawk fan.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, and
Okay.
I really liked the Supersonics, but they bolted to what's its face, New
Oklahoma
Orleans.
City.
Yeah, Oklahoma City.
We
So
lost the Sonics. I know, but you're 12th man. You're Seahawks. That's good. Okay,
Yep.
so next tough question for you, Bishop. All right, this is a debate that's raging. Millions of people weighing in on both sides. Okay,
okay,
and not just in America. Okay, and it's a debate around K-pop.
okay.
Okay, so the
This is not
question
my forte, but
is,
go ahead.
who's the top K-pop band right now? Okay, is it BTS, which is a boy band named BTS, or is it Blackpink, which is a girl band? So who would you say at this point, not historically speaking, Bishop, right now, who is top of K-pop, BTS or Blackpink? Are you in the army or are you a Blink?
Blink.
Well, I would say I was more drawn to the girl band because I'm a guy, right? But I would say popularity, the BTS group is more popular, aren't they? I don't know.
We're just asking you to weigh in, Bishop. We know you're wise, but there is a reason. There is a reason that this debate is raging because, like right now on Instagram, like BTS has 33 million followers. Blackpink has almost 32 million. On YouTube, BTS has 38 million subscribers. Blackpink has 51 million.
Oh.
Blackpink's video, for example, Kill This Love, 1.1 billion views. So it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up, and I'm not hearing anything from BTS fans or Blackpink fans in the sections here, folks. Any comments, folks? All right, I'm not hearing anything.
Okay, Daniel, who do you pick?
I don't listen to much K-pop. My mom listens to BTS on the Alexa a lot. So, but I don't
Where did the question come from? If I thought it was your question, Daniel. You mean this is your dad's question?
It was because my wife is so into BTS right now. I'm sorry, Bishop Grant. That was a setup.
Okay. Well, it's okay for your wife to be into it, but come on, Tim. Let's step up and get with the program.
BTS for sure. Here's what Cindy's saying. Okay. All right. Okay. And Danelle is asking, what is K-pop? Okay, that's another show. Okay. We got one more of our tough questions for the Bishop. Are you ready, Daniel?
Yeah.
Now, we're asking this question. Preface, today is Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
All right.
I was wondering if you believe in ghosts or like if places can be haunted by spirits or ghosts.
Actually, I'm on the fence. But I do believe that there is places of evil that you could really feel. And I have all these stories that you don't want to be bored by. But yeah, I think that there's a possibility. I wouldn't rule it out of the question. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You know, you are knowledgeable in United Methodist history. You have taught United Methodist history, correct?
Doctrine and polity. I'm not
doctrine and polity. Okay, that's close. But my understanding is that John Wesley definitely believed in ghosts.
I had heard this, yeah, which would validate that for all of us, right? So, Daniel, do you believe in ghosts, Daniel?
I kind of. I don't know. I don't believe in ghosts, but kind of spirits, I guess, but not like ghosts. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, heretic in the history of our UMC, Daniel, you're in that category.
Yeah, and so I was just reading recently that the family home where Wesley grew up in Epworth, that the whole family believed there was a spirit right in that home. They called the spirit Old Jeffrey. They had a name. They called him Old Jeffrey. And his mom, Susanna Wesley, wrote, "There was such a noise in the room over our heads as if several people were walking, then running up and down stairs, that we thought the children would be frightened." But they always talked about Old Jeffrey as this spirit that lived in the house in Epworth where they lived. So
that spirit Jeffrey might have been more normal than the family. That's a pretty messed up family.
That's true. That's true. But it's interesting, right? Because Chapman University, they do this big thing every year where they do the big survey of what Americans fear.
Okay.
And it's really like kind of the standard bearer for American fears. It's this survey, but they also have this paranormal activity along with it. And they ask people about Bigfoot and have UFOs landed. But there's only one in the last paranormal activity that the majority of Americans said yes to. And that was the question of, can places be haunted by spirits? And 57% of Americans say yes to that.
Okay.
So kind of interesting. But so no one has weighed in on ghosts.
Americans voted for President Trump also, which kind of tells you what the standard is there.
Well, and no one's weighing in on ghosts. Maybe we scared people away. I don't know. So now we have a tradition, I guess you could call it, in Blizzards and Bible, where we ask this question: why do old people? See, Daniel's young and I'm old. And so we try to make it a multi-generational show by asking each time we gather, why do old people? So Daniel asked the question and then we respond to it.
Okay.
So Daniel, what's your question for us?
So I was thinking about some questions I could ask, and when I was in the car, I was listening to holiday music and I was getting in the theme of like Christmas. So I have a kind of Christmas related question. I'm wondering why older people always send holiday letters or cards.
Okay. Why do old people send holiday letters or cards?
Because they could like, it costs like money and it takes a lot of time, but you could just like send a text to everyone or send an email, but they make a card and print out all the pictures. And I don't know. I wonder why they do that.
I hear you, Daniel. I think it's dumb too.
I just want to say my parents write a Christmas letter every year.
I hear you. Yeah.
So Bishop Grant, that's not something you do.
No. See, all the bishops, they send around all of our addresses so that all the bishops can send each other Christmas cards. We never do it. So I think we're on the bad list, although I do get cards from them, but you know.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So I don't know, Daniel. I'm with you. I think it's dumb.
Yeah.
Post office is going defunct anyway, so you know, what do we do?
All right. So you've survived the why do old people question. Thank you. Okay, we have a response. Let's see.
Okay.
To keep in touch and receiving mail is so special. It's a way to celebrate with family and friends. Thank you, Cheryl, for that voice of reason. I think that's true. Oh, and we've got even Ann DiPlacido also. I love getting Christmas cards and sending them. All right. So Bishop, we're hearing some good responses.
Yeah.
Why people do this. Now,
I'm with them. You know, we get a lot of Christmas cards. I don't think we send many out, but the last few years, well, actually not for the last, I'd say 15 years, our dog is on the Christmas card, not our kids. So, you know, we're a little weird.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. Well, we have this segment now where Daniel was asking a question. Now we're putting Daniel on the spot.
Got it.
All right. All right. This is the segment of the show, folks. This is the money segment. Okay. Oh man, I haven't not eaten very much of my Blizzard. Oh my goodness. So here's what this is called. This is called the Bishop or My Dad.
Got it.
The Bishop or My Dad, Daniel. We are going to make statements, Bishop Grant and I. I'll say a statement or he'll say a statement. After we say that statement, you have to decide, is this describing the bishop or my dad?
Okay.
Does this make sense to you, Daniel?
Yes.
No pressure, Daniel. This is how well do you know your dad versus how well do you know the bishop? All right. Bishop Grant, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
The bishop or my dad. Okay. Here we go, Daniel. The very first one. All right. I met and spent time with Muhammad Ali in high school. Is that the bishop or your dad? I met and spent time with Muhammad Ali in high school.
Okay.
You can reason it out with us, you know. Yeah.
Well, I think it's the bishop because I feel like you would have told me about that, or I don't know. I haven't heard about you knowing him or even seeing him at all. So I'm gonna have to go with the bishop for this one.
Okay. And we've got Ann DiPlacido is weighing in. Bishop. The correct answer is your dad.
What? What?
All right. In high school, my senior year, I was part of this thing called the American Academy of Achievement. Went to this conference over several days in Washington, D.C., and Muhammad Ali was there. Lots of great people were there. And so
They all thought it was the bishop.
okay, here's what Ken Sir thought. Here's what Danelle thought. Okay. All right. So, Daniel.
You know why? I think they think that I'm older. And Muhammad Ali is so, old that it was probably that ageism that was part of that.
Okay, Daniel, this is not easy. We did not say this would be easy. All right. So, next question, the bishop or my dad. This is Bishop Grant, I believe, is going to get the first one.
Guess this one, Daniel. I had one professional boxing match.
All right, this one I think is the bishop. This one has got to be the bishop.
You're going bishop?
Yeah, because again, I don't know. You haven't ever talked about boxing or like at all. Like you haven't even. Yeah, I think it's the bishop.
So I had one professional boxing match, and you're going with the bishop. All right, that is
Let's go.
correct.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. And
I got to ask Bishop, how did you have a professional boxing match?
Well, I got sort of cornered into that. I was a martial artist, and they egged me on, and I got TKO'd in the second round, and that ended my professional boxing career forever.
You got TKO'd in the second round.
Yeah.
You were like MMA before MMA was around.
Yeah.
You're bringing the martial arts into the ring.
Yeah. I trained really hard too, and it was a disaster.
Okay, I actually think that's really impressive, though. I just gotta let you know. All right, Daniel, you're 1-1. You're 1-1, Daniel. You're doing great. How you feeling?
Pretty confident.
Oh, you're confident now. All right. Here's our next statement. I almost joined the FBI after college. I almost joined the FBI after college.
I feel like you would kind of be the person to do it, but I do not. After college, I feel like you wanted to be a pastor more than an FBI person. But I don't know.
You need to phone a friend?
Phone a friend? Is that a thing?
No, it's not. You cannot phone a friend. Let me ask you this question about Bishop. What was your major in college?
Psychology, and I was a double major, psych and communications.
You majored in psych and communications. I majored in political science. Okay. Okay. So we've got Ann's throwing in here. We've got okay, Chris is throwing in here. We've got Danelle. Okay. Daniel, we need your final answer.
Final answer is the Bishop.
That's correct.
Correct.
I was almost gonna go with you, but
Wow. So Bishop, you almost joined the FBI after college.
Yeah, I again through martial arts, I was very intrigued by law enforcement, and I really liked profiling. So I thought I could do this criminal profiling, or these psychological things, and yeah, it was a viable alternative. I didn't though. I didn't do
All right. Now we did have someone ask on Facebook earlier, what was your very first job? Not after college, but what was your very first job?
Well, I worked in high school. I was a martial arts teacher.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think the very first job I ever had was I worked for Parks and Rec. I was a assistant Park and Rec leader. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That was real young though. I was like 17 or 16 or something like that.
Okay, but in high school you taught martial arts.
I did.
As a job.
Yeah.
Have you seen Cobra Kai, the series?
No, I haven't watched that. I think they're all hokey, those.
Have you heard of the series Cobra Kai?
I have heard of it. And that guy comes on the commercials, doesn't he?
Well, it's a spin-off, right, of Karate Kid.
Right, Karate Kid, yeah. But isn't an Anglo guy the head instructor?
Yeah, so it picks up the story where, in the Karate Kid, he beat that guy at the very end.
Yeah.
And it's them once again, now as adults.
Oh, okay. But
the name of the studio he was in was called Cobra Kai.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I'm not into that kind of thing.
Yeah, that doesn't do it for you from a martial arts standpoint. All right.
No, that's sort of like K-pop.
Sort of like K-pop. All right, so we're keep going.
Okay.
My Bishop or my dad. Daniel, you're 2 for 2. You've got 2 in a row. You're on a little streak right now. Okay.
You got it. Okay, here's the next one, Daniel. Who is it? My first concert was Depeche Mode.
what is that?
Okay. My first concert was Depeche Mode.
Oh, that's great. What is that?
Okay. My first concert was Depeche Mode. That's the name of a band.
I assumed.
Do you want
What type
do you
of
want,
what type
do you
of
want
music?
help from Alexa?
Yeah, ask Alexa to play a song.
Alexa, play Depeche Mode.
Shuffling songs by Depeche Mode on Amazon Music.
Oh, they're playing it on mine too.
Okay.
Alexa, stop.
Alexa.
Okay.
Alexa, stop. Oh my goodness.
All right. I'm pretty confident this is Dad. That's like the type of music that he listens to. Whenever I hear him listening, it's like that kind of vibe or that kind of type. So I'm gonna go with Dad.
You sure?
Yes.
That is correct.
Correct.
Oh my goodness.
Very good. Yeah.
Yes, but we gave him Alexa help right there. Come on.
No, that's good though. Now again, that's not my style. I'm an R&B kind of guy, so yeah.
And I like R&B. You know, when I was in high school, I did go to Depeche Mode, but I also, had my my Houdini and my rap scene and my R&B scene too. But he's on a roll, 3 in a row now.
Let's go.
Okay. Hey, Sue Bishop, mine too. Was that your first concert? Was Depeche Mode? Is that what you sang? I think so. Maybe not. All right. What is okay? All right. Oh wait. What is Cindy saying? Depeche Mode was too easy. All right. Yeah, that's because he cheated. That
Let's
was
go.
cheating with Alexa. Okay. All right. Now, Daniel,
Yes.
we are down to the last question. This is the money question. Okay. Here's what we mean by that. All right. For this question, you're going to be playing for someone. You're going to be playing on behalf of someone who's watching our show right now. And if you get the question right, they are going to get a Dairy Queen gift card. Okay? Now, Daniel, this is the gold standard of gift cards. Right, Bishop? When you think about like the very best gift cards, there's Tiffany's and then there's Dairy Queen. This is the gold standard of gift cards, Daniel. So if you want Daniel to play for you on this question, oh, that's funny. Someone else had Alexa play Depeche Mode too. Oh, I see now. Okay.
Oh no, our Alexa's playing it again.
Alexa, stop. Oh my gosh. So Bishop, all these people had Alexa playing Depeche
you
Mode.
said it again.
Okay, so
Shuffling songs by Depeche Mode.
no, Alexa.
Starting on mine too. Stop.
Alexa, stop.
Alexa, stop. Okay. Okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. All right, Bishop Grant.
Okay.
Last one, Daniel. You're going to play for someone. If you want Daniel playing for you, you need to put in the comments, right? Team Daniel. Whoever puts in Team Daniel first, Daniel is playing for you. Okay? Now, I don't know what the delay is on these comments coming to us through Facebook, through StreamYard. If you want Daniel to be, if you want a chance of getting this Dairy Queen, oh, Team
Let's
Daniel!
go!
Oh!
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness! That would be Braden Sir. Oh my gosh. Braden Sir, nice move. This is the gold standard right here, Dairy Queen. All right, Daniel. Oh, sorry, Chris. Sorry, Cheryl. Sorry, other folks. Sorry. It is, right? Here we go. It's Braden.
Let's go.
Okay, here we go. Now, last question. Braden, no pressure on Daniel, right here. Here we go. Last question. In the Bishop or my dad, I have been arrested. Think about who you're with right now, Daniel. I have been arrested. Okay, you got to choose the Bishop or your dad. This is writing on it. I have been arrested. You cannot phone a friend. You can reason it out. Talk it through.
So right now I'm kind of leaning towards dad because although he's never like told me he's gotten arrested or necessarily said a story about that, he said some stories about him in high school and he was doing some stuff that maybe could have gotten him arrested.
Oh, let's hear about this, Tim. That's a great revelation. Does the Board of Ordained Ministry know about this?
I don't know. Can I ask Micah?
Sure, you can ask Micah.
Micah, what do you think? You don't know.
Micah's in the room with us. He's asking his brother, his older brother, for advice.
Oh yeah, I'm asking Braden. Is that legal?
You can ask Braden.
Braden, I'd like some assistance. What do you think it is?
All right, here's what we've got so far. We've got Cindy saying tough one. Chris says dad. Danelle says Bishop. Oh, should I give you what other people wrote? Do you want to see the other ones?
I just want to see.
Okay, so what about this?
For protesting, I don't know. Come on, Braden. I need some help.
Will Tim still have a job at Aldersgate after tonight? That is a great question. That's a really good question.
Both of them look like they would get arrested. What?
Well, okay. Thank you, Pastor Ken. Okay. So
Braden's not giving me any help. I'm gonna have to do this by myself.
Go ahead.
Does both count as an answer? Or
it is not both.
Oh, Braden.
Oh, wait. Braden has spoken.
Definitely Bishop Grant.
Oh, interesting.
Braden definitely thinks the bishop's been arrested.
Wow.
Oh, Braden. All right. After consulting with Braden, I'm gonna trust Braden here. Actually, I don't know if I can trust Braden on this one, but I'm going with Braden. We're gonna go with Bishop Grant.
That's your final answer?
Yes.
That is
correct. Actually, a couple times. And
so, Braden. Well, actually, you get it anyway.
Okay, but go ahead, Bishop Grant. Explain.
Wasn't for any crime that I could, do. It was both protesting. One was Vietnam War, and the other one was disinvestment in South Africa at University of California.
All right. Now we've got Braden, sir. Let's go right here, baby. You got it, Braden. You helped out. All right. Well, hey, Bishop, we really appreciate you playing the Bishop or my dad, Daniel. You did a great job. So we're gonna wrap it up with a couple of questions about leadership. And you've been talking a lot, really, throughout this whole pandemic about the need to take risks, why it's important to fail, to be willing to fail. Baseball players bat 300. And someone actually wrote and asked about, times when you've failed. But I want to just frame the question is, why do you think it's so important for leaders to take risks? Why do you think it's so important for leaders to be willing to fail?
Yeah, I hate to get serious.
That's okay. We're ending on a serious note here.
Okay. All right. You could tune out on this, Daniel, if it's boring. But yeah, I think it's important to fail because we learn when we fail. So the best failures is, what did you learn from it? And right now we've got to fail. We've got to risk. Because if we don't risk, we won't change anything. We won't break out of old patterns. So that's what right now is the time for us to experiment and fail. And I would use the tech folks' language: fail early, fail often, and fail cheaply. That's what they say. So it's a way of us learning more and more so that we can succeed.
Yep. So fail early, fail often, fail cheaply. That's good. Yep. I like that. Yep. I like that. So, and our last question is about leadership, and just want to ask you, we've got Daniel here. Daniel's 13. And just what advice do you have for young leaders? Just a closing question. What advice do you have for young leaders?
Yeah, that's a great one, Tim and Daniel. Appreciate that. I'd say don't get cynical. Cynicism hurts the most in terms of leadership. And if we can always be hopeful and look for the future, that's the biggest thing. And this is going to be your world, Daniel. All of the younger people, we're not inheriting this. You're inheriting this. So don't get cynical about what the future holds, even though it does look bleak. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Well, hey, Bishop, we are so thankful. We are so thankful that you joined us on Blizzards and Blessings. Hopefully you will remember this evening. And,
I will.
you know, I had some laughter, which I think is really good right now. I'm very grateful for my co-host, Daniel, here. And thank you all for joining us. And Braden, we will be delivering this Dairy Queen card to you. So blessings to you all from Blizzards and Blessings with the Bishop. Bye now.
Bye.
Take care, everybody.